I'm stunner, nigga. Rich gang, 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 like that. Woo. Know what I'm saying?
Boy, what the hell you doing in here throwing up set? You ain't got no job.
What's good, NHG squad? This is your boy NHG OneMic, and welcome back for another interview. B, I got 7 guys in the building, and I got Fancy, cause she fancy, huh? I just remember that damn song. And I got Liza in the building. What's good, y'all?
Yo, what's
Yeah,
poppin'?
What's up,
yeah.
man? Yo, 7 guys, thanks for coming back in the interview, man. Envy, hook me up with Liza, cause I know she got some stuff to talk about. And I got a question for Fancy, but we're gonna keep her last.
Uh,
Um,
uh-oh.
She like, what the fuck?
Uh-oh. What I
oh
do? I ain't
shoot.
do it. I ain't do
Hey.
it.
So 777,
fucking
man. I've been seeing you in mic ups now. A lot of people are trying to test your gangster for some reason. I don't know why. But I want to talk about Day Day first, man. What's going on with you and Day Day? He was in 7B, right?
Yeah, he was a 7B till I kicked him out.
Now, why you kicked him out though?
This is what happened, man. You know, Day Day was my brother. You know, I put him on the spotlight. You know, I gave him a chance to shine, gave him an opportunity. I gave him his name without being had shit. Nobody really know him. So, you know, he was in the family for a while, whatever. And then I put him, he asked me, can I get a red side? I'm like, yeah, you could get a red side. He called his
Red
shit G
side.
Money Bags or some dumb shit like that.
Uh huh.
So then later, I had told Shorty Stacks that she needed to get a red side popping because, you know, she was underneath me and my side of 730. And I'm like, we need to open up another side. You need to bring Elite Rebels back or whatever. First, she didn't want to do it, and then she took my advice later on. She did it. And then later on, after that, I guess she had Day Day join her side. So I
What?
saw Day Day, stepping up as a leader, you know, being online more and more every day. So I'm like, you know what? I'm watching these niggas. They doing their thing. They doing what they supposed to do. So
Wow.
one day, I was like, you know what? Because Stacks was already co-founder, so I'm gonna make her the founder, and then I'm gonna give Day Day the co-founder, so he'll be underneath her, and I'll be over Stacks. So I'm at the top
Mhm.
of everybody. So I guess once I gave him that co-founder position or whatever, it went to his fucking head. Like he just went fucking ballistic. That nigga started talking shit more and more. Next thing he want to do mic up videos and shit. And then from there, I started hearing rumors.
Or
I started
rumors?
hearing rumors once this chick Dez came in the family. Yeah, somebody named Dez that came in the family of Wicked Insane. Now me and Dez, we were close. That was like a sister to me. But she got mad at me because I wasn't having her back against Mr. Handsome, aka Famous Cash. Pause. I said Mr. Handsome. I didn't mean to say that. Pause. But that was his username, so everybody could know who I'm talking about.
Uh huh.
And there's Famous Cash, Mr. H or whatever. They had their little differences or whatever. And I wasn't going to pick sides because that's not what I do. I don't pick sides. I listen to who's saying what, and then I listen to the other person that's saying else. And then, I make my decision from that. But if I can't make no decision, I'll be like, you know what? I'm out of this. That's between you. Yeah, I just need to chop that shit up and don't involve the family in it. Because, when niggas be beefing, one nigga leave the family, then the people that they cool with leave the family with them.
Yeah,
And
definitely. It's facts.
we not trying to have that. So to make a long story short, with that situation, you know, Des looked at me like I was, taking up for the other dude. So then she started talking shit about me and my girl or whatever.
Yeah.
So when she brought up fancy kids, that's when I got involved. I'm like, yo, Des, you need to chill the fuck out. She said some real personal crazy shit or whatever about fancy kids. So then that's when I was like, you know what, fuck it. That sister brother relationship shit, that shit over with. So the next thing I know, every time I come on the server, Des talking shit to me. She had a little lavish family friends coming at me, and everybody else that she was cool with coming at me. So I'm over here trying to tell this nigga Day Day and Stacks like, yo, your people is coming at me or whatever, and if they keep coming at me, I'm coming at them. It's not like I was crying to them niggas like, yo,
Yeah.
you need to control your family. I just said, let them niggas know that if they keep coming at me, I'm checking them. If you excuse me, if you niggas don't check them, I'm gonna check them. So every
Yeah.
time I got the opportunity to check these niggas, the red side would get in their feelings and start crying about it like, yo, grimy, you need to leave Dez alone. I'm like, yo, is you fucking serious? They keep coming at me. If they come at me, I'm coming back at them. You shoot, I'ma shoot back. That's just how it is.
Damn.
So
Jeez.
one day, Day must have ate a whole bunch of oatmeal and ate his raisins or something. I don't know, but he felt like he was bold enough to come at me. He said, yo, Seven, brother, you're my brother, but if you keep coming at the red side, they under me. There's elite rebels. If you keep coming to the elite rebels and trying to beef with them, I'm going to jump in the beef. And I said, a word, you gonna jump in the beef? All right, jump in the beef now. Let's get it popping. That nigga never jumped in the beef. There's some wicked. They still kept getting bullied or whatever. So around this time, I'm hearing more shit that, elite rebels, red side or whatever, they popping shit that saying that they the reason why 730 is popping and that elite rebels is better than the green side, which is the grimy side or whatever. And I'm like, you know what? I can't believe everything I hear. I need to see the proof and I need to hear it for myself. So unless I see it and hear it for myself, I won't believe it. But then other people kept saying it, and I'm like, some of this shit must be true. There got to be some truth involved in this, because not everybody gonna say this shit.
Mm-hmm.
My enemies, they gonna say it because they trying to break us up. I can understand that, but people I'm cool with, people that they cool with, why are they saying the same shit? So one day, I got a message. Remember that day we did the interview, and I told you a nigga said that he was gonna come to the house and kill me and Fancy or whatever.
Oh yeah, 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 hell yeah.
Well, the same nigga that sent me that message said that they was talking shit about me in a party with Danger China, some nigga named Fly, and somebody else. And I'm like, damn, the same nigga that said he was gonna kill me is looking out for me. This is crazy. So then
Damn.
I started hearing more shit about they talking shit about me, and I'm like, yeah, this shit gotta be true. So I waited out for a good 4 months to finally pop off. But what made me really pop off on this nigga, Day and Elite Rebels, was Lavish Family. They came to me over some bullshit, and then they was like, yo, you can't even run your family right. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all niggas talking about? I can't run a family. How the fuck are you gonna separate your own family, man? You separating the red side and the green side. I'm like, nah, nigga, I ain't separating shit. The red side is trying to separate from the green side, because every time I try to have a talk with Day and Stacks about the situation, set up a meeting or whatever, they was afraid to join the party. So it's like, how the fuck can I talk to somebody that's not willing to listen? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess Day and Stacks and Elite Rebels, they felt like they needed therapy, like they needed a personal therapist and some guidance counseling. I don't know. So they go to Lavish Family and they cry to these niggas talking about some Grimy not helping us out, Grimy letting us get jumped. But come on, man, when Dez and Wicked had Lavish Family jumping us, me and see they was jumping us, we didn't cry about it because we didn't give a
Yeah.
fuck. We was smacking these niggas up with no problem. Wicked Insane. He said something about Fancy Kids, but then he said that he wanted to punch Fancy in the mouth and make her bloody. So I'm like, oh, word? You want to hit my girl? All right, you live in New York, I live in Jersey. Me and Fancy will pull up on you, nigga. It'll just be me by myself. You could get whoever you want. Give me your address, or if you don't feel comfortable giving me your address, give me a place to meet you at, and I'll come to you, my nigga. Nigga ducked the meet up, and then I said, you know what, fuck that. I want this nigga on the mic. He ducked the mic up too. And then Day over here talking about some, yo, Seven, leave that nigga Wicked alone. He don't want to beef with you, my man. He said that he's not going to take you off block because he don't want a problem with you. The only reason he was talking shit to you because of his girlfriend Dez. But guess what, Seven? Him and Dez are not together no more. She broke up with him. He has a
Word.
broken heart, and he was talking about committing suicide because Dez broke up with him. And I told Day, look, nigga, I don't give a fuck about none of that, nigga. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me. He was talking all that shit to Fancy, and now I want the ones, whether it's a mic up or a meet up. But I really want the meet up so I can ask like the game there 40 Glock, take my iPhone out and record the shit and put it on YouTube so everybody on Nebula can see me kick this nigga ass. That's what I really wanted.
Damn.
But anyway, fuck all that. So Lavish is over here telling me what Data and the Elite Rebels are saying, and I'm like, word. That's one of the codes that you don't break in the family, my nigga. You don't go back to another family telling your family business to another family. You don't do that.
Yeah.
So that's why. That's the main reason I kicked them niggas out. Not because they was talking shit about me. I really don't give a fuck what they gotta say about me. It's just the fact that they broke that code. You don't tell your fucking family business to anybody else, an outsider. So yeah, that day that I called Lavish out or whatever on my YouTube channel, you know what I mean? I basically put it out there. I said, yo, fuck Elite Rebels. Y'all niggas is kicked out the whip. Y'all no longer 730. Now, they lie and say that he dropped the tag before that, but come on, nigga. Your tag was still up. You still had your little co-founder rank up or whatever, and I told you to take that shit down, and you took it down like the bitch you were.
Wow.
So, yeah, that's what happened. Elite Rebels got kicked out at 730. They not making no noise. They only like an 8-man family. Don't
Mm.
nobody respect them niggas. Niggas was coming to me talking about, yo, why the fuck you fucking with Elite Rebels for? Them niggas is lame. I fuck with the grimy green side of the family. I'm like, yo, Elite Rebels, they do their thing, man. Let them niggas rock. But
Sheesh.
really, I'm over here defending niggas that's talking shit about me. But yeah, that's what it is, man. Elite Rebels, they got kicked out the whip, got kicked out at 730. I made it public. You know what I'm
So that's
saying? They
how the
could lie all
beef's
they
then.
yeah, but
Damn.
we all know what's up.
Um, we're gonna get back to you, Seven. Yo, Liza, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, all right. For the people who probably do know you and the people who probably don't know you, what was your original name on PlayStation Home?
My name on PlayStation Home was Girl So Fly.
Girl So Fly.
Yeah.
Man. Now, I heard that you want to, get some off your chest. You want to, tell your side of the story, what's been going on. Before we do that, let's get a little backstory about you. When did you start playing PlayStation Home?
So I started playing PlayStation Home. Like honestly, I've been playing this shit since Central Plaza.
Central
Like starting
Plaza.
there. Like yeah.
Damn.
But I was young as shit on that shit. Like on
Uh,
PlayStation Home, I'm talking about 15, 14. Like I
okay.
was young as shit. So I didn't really start getting more into the scene
Uh,
until I started messing with Alpha Man.
Alpha
Alpha Man
Man.
123. He used
Wow.
to run the SSS.
Yep.
So that's when I kind of got more introduced to like all the fam people, the fam leaders and shit like that.
Yep.
And that's when shit got a little crazy because, mind you, at this time when I was in SSS, I was like 16,
Mhm.
if that. So I was still young. I was doing reckless shit, talking to people. Like it was just a lot of
Yeah,
crazy
you
shit
was.
behind it. Like a lot of
uh,
people know the name from there.
yeah.
A lot of shit I used to do.
Oh shit,
I ain't gonna
man.
hold you.
Um, I know you was with NHG, right? Time in NHG.
Well, see, I was in NHG on home
Yeah.
once I stopped dating Alpha Man. We dated for like a year and a half. And once we stopped, I was just free roaming, I just stood solo. And then I started talking to JC.
I was gonna get on that topic in a minute, but okay, okay, go keep going.
My bad. I didn't mean to hop
No.
over you for that. But I started talking to somebody in NHG.
uh,
And, when I was there wasn't that many people in it from what I was feeling like. There was some, like, the people that were there, they would chill as shit, but there wasn't like a whole crowd of people. Anytime
yeah,
I was chilling with them, it was like 5 or 6 people, like nothing crazy. And I wasn't in there for too long because the person I dated, his shit got ended quick.
ended
But
quick. What
yeah,
happened between you and JC? Why it ended so fast?
honestly, well, from what I experienced, he's very clingy, and
Clingy.
he, I don't mean to put him out here like that, but something happens where he was crying on the phone and I wasn't I don't know what happened that day, but he just got really pissed off at me because I think I was talking to somebody else.
What?
And he got mad because this is like when we broke up time, and like it was fresh, like we just broke up.
Just broke up.
And yeah, and like I said on PlayStation Home, I was a little fast one, but that's not the case. So I was going about my business, and I was talking to somebody else that I was talking to previously, but I never entered a relationship with that person. He
Uh-huh.
found out, and he got
Oh.
pissed, so he called me. Yo, he was spazzing on the phone. Right? I tell you, spazzing. Yo, he was trying to make me feel bad. He said
Mm.
something that made me feel bad, that he was sick or some shit. He's like, "Oh, I'm sick, and you over here fucking with other people. This, and that."
Did
I'm
he tell
like,
you why he
"Nah,
was
like
sick?
that's not the case." Yeah, he said he was sick. I was like, "Nah, like I'm not." I was like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "I'm not messing with anybody. I told you, like we broke up. There's no reason for you to be like that right now because we're not seeing each other, you know."
Uh-huh. Damn.
So
Did he tell you
it,
he had
it
cancer?
literally was. I don't remember if he said he had cancer, but
Oh,
he said
okay.
he was sick. He ain't go into depths with it with me, cause mind you, at this time he was pissed off at me, you know.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
So they ended. It was like a month. It was like a month and a half.
I don't
And shit
remember
was done kind of
asking
quick.
JC what happened between y'all two. He just said it didn't work out. So I'm like, word. I'm like, okay. I always
Yeah.
fuck with him. Like, that was a fast, early in relationship you ever been into.
Yeah.
He used to be
You know,
pissed.
that shit was fast. That shit. I
But
honestly, I
it
ain't. This shit was a mistake, but
was,
this
ooh,
shit happens.
it was a mistake.
Yeah, cause it was a waste of time.
Damn.
And that's not no, but that's not like if I do talk to somebody on the
Mm-hmm.
game, it's somebody I would talk to in real life. He's not my type. The
Oh,
side I like that personality nor looks is not my type.
okay, okay. What happened between you and Alpha Man? Cause you did say y'all was together for a whole year. So I mean, damn.
Yo, that shit's funny right there.
Uh,
So with Alpha Man, when actually, I stole him from somebody. Let me
you
put
st-
that out there first. Yeah,
you
he was dating
stole
some
him.
girl.
Do you
Hmm.
remember the girl?
He was what?
Do you remember the girl that you took him from?
Yeah, she don't play this shit no more.
Oh, okay.
Her name was Puddin. I don't fucking know who she was. This was
I don't
before they
know her.
started to recruit me because he wanted me in SSS. And when he first recruited me, he was talking to this girl named Puddin. So I'm like, all right. I mean, he flirting with me, kicking it with me. I was like, whatever. Like, mind you, like I said, I was young and I didn't give a fuck. So I was like, I don't give a fuck. Like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna keep messing with him. I don't care. So
Damn.
I was messing with him. We kept messing with each other on the low. And one day, I guess she found out and she tried to come at me, but he actually turned on her.
Word.
I was telling her to like fall the fuck back. So once that shit happened, he turned on her. She left the fam. She tried to expose him. She tried to expose me,
Damn.
and shit flopped. She just kind of stopped playing the game. She just became like real irrelevant, and me and him became like an official thing.
Word.
So the first few months were actually pretty chill. Like the shit looked like it was a chill ass relationship. Then this nigga started getting annoying as fuck because how you start a relationship off and you giving that person all your attention, you always there, you always trying to talk, and a few months in, then you want to switch up and you want to be on PlayStation Home late as fuck. When normally you be sitting there on Netflix with your girl already, watching movies or some shit, talking on the phone for hours, but now you want to be
What?
on PlayStation Home. So I'm like, alright, that shit looks mad sketchy. Like, I'm not a
Mm-hmm.
dumbass person. Even when I was younger, I was like, I'm not retarded. Like, you probably fucking around with some other bitches on there. So I was like,
Wow.
alright, that's cool. I was like, I'm gonna let you rock, you know? I heard so many rumors. There was rumors coming back to me. There was people that wanted to fuck him up on PlayStation Home, but they didn't
Really?
just for the fact that I was cool with him. I saved his ass from so many ass whoopings on PlayStation Home. Like, I helped his ass so much, but you don't see that shit, you know,
Uh-huh.
because he's the guy in a relationship, so he's gonna look like he's the main person, but really, sometimes the girls be controlling shit from behind. You feel me? So, because I definitely helped his ass so much with his shit, but he would never display that. But towards the end of the relationship, I'd heard he was cheating with girls that were younger than him, like a lot younger. Like I'm talking
What?
about kids
Kid
and
kids?
other women, not like 3 years old, but
Okay.
like
I'm talking about like
fucking
maybe like 11.
17,
Oh,
16.
oh, Damn. Okay.
like underage still. So I was like, at this point, I kind of like in the middle once I started hearing about all this, I started
Uh,
doing my own thing. But you know what the funny part is? Nobody ever found out about who I was fucking with. And
what?
that actually falls into the topic of messing with fucking, I don't, should I just name drop him now?
Go ahead.
That falls into topic of when I messed with Rezo and
Rezzo.
who else was it? Oh, do the damn thing, Dora, whatever the fuck his name was. That
Wow.
falls into those two. And it's funny because once me and Alpha broke up, you know how BX Prodigy, I think that was his name.
Yeah.
He was close with him, but once me and Alpha broke up, BX tried to slide in my DMs so many
BX.
times. Yeah, he
What?
tried to hit me up so many times. He
Damn.
was like, "Yo, let's talk." He was like, "I ain't Alpha. Like, I'ma treat you good." I'm like, "Nah, I'm good." I was like, "You
Wow.
mad sneaky." I was like, "Nah, I'm good."
Damn. When you was with Alpha for that whole year, did y'all actually meet up with each other?
No,
Oh, okay.
for that time period,
Oh yeah, it would
I've
have been.
yo,
You couldn't do
it
that.
was it was rocky. Nah, he really couldn't. He was broke.
Damn.
Um, I exposed him.
You
I had
exposed
screenshots
her?
of him. Yeah, I
Shit.
exposed him. They made a whole video on him. He used to cry to me at the playground. He would literally crouch on his knees, typing up, "Yo, I love you," like in public, typing this. He did not
Wow.
care who saw. He was crying to me. He was like, "Yo, I want you. Like, stop playing with me, please. Like, I'm not gonna do nothing wrong. I never cheated on you. Like, you're the one." Like, yo, he was going in, saying how much he cared. Public at the playground, did not
Mhm.
give a fuck. And this is after I exposed him and everything. Like, dude was jerking off at a gas station.
What? He was at the gas
Yeah,
station and he was
hell
drinking,
yeah.
talking to you on the
Because I
phone.
noticed, and yes, we were on the phone and we were talking, doing whatever. Why? He's sitting there and I hear a toilet flush.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm like, because he just told me that he was walking to the gas station. So I was like, all right, cool. So then once he gets to the gas station, he calls me. He's like, yeah, no, I'm getting a few things right now. So he goes into the bathroom and he's starting to talk freaky. So I'm like, okay.
Oh
I'm like,
wow.
I'm like, all right. At
You
this
trying to
point,
get
I
freaky in
thought
the
he
bathroom?
might have like lived close. I thought he might have lived close to some shit. I'm like, all right, well, okay. So we start, and then the toilet flushed. I was like, yo.
My boy was
I
in
was
the
like, no,
bathroom.
not the toilet, not the toilet. Yeah,
Oh
this shit had
shit.
me dead.
No
But yeah,
way.
we after that shit, after the toilet, I exposed him. I sent screenshots, everything, anything I had on him. I was like, fuck that, because you played me for so long.
Yeah.
Anything I had on him, I sent that shit to the main person he fuck with. They made a video on him. They dropped that shit,
Hmm.
and yeah. So that was it. Murder She Wrote for him. I stopped fucking with him after that.
God. Sheesh. That's crazy. Damn.
I
Um.
mean, shit.
Yo. My boy was the
Shit.
toilet flush. He was in the public bathroom trying to. Oh my god. Oh no. You know what? It is what it is, I guess. Um. What's been going on with you now? Cause I heard little snips about you kind of want to let the truth out or expose a couple of people.
Yeah.
So what's going on with
All
that?
right. So I'm gonna start with current date. A lot. Okay. So the people that I used to talk to on PlayStation Home,
Mhm.
and don't get me wrong, there's still people that I talk to now from PlayStation Home that are friends with me that I used to talk to when I was younger back then. But
Okay.
they don't know the shit I'm gonna drop, like information on myself. And I'm saying it because honestly, about this fake and shit, and people do talk about me, and
Yep.
some of the shit they say, they ain't got no proof, so they can't really say it's accurate unless I confirm it. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, which I'm gonna do, that whole Liza's trans shit. Yeah, it's true. I am actually trans, and yeah,
Whoa, whoa,
there
whoa,
is people that
whoa,
I've.
whoa, whoa. No, you capping, right? Say you capping.
Nah, I'm not.
You transgender.
Yeah, yeah,
So you used to be a guy.
100%. Mhm.
So you still have your penis, though.
See, you ain't gotta know all that. You ain't gotta know.
Oh, I'm
I could
just.
have had the surgery. You feel me?
Damn. What?
But yeah, like, I could have had plenty of surgeries right
Uh
now.
huh.
A lot of people don't know. Like, I don't go into depth as to what I do with my body yet.
Mhm.
But yeah, technically, I was born a guy, and I did transition.
Damn. Okay. 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 I mean, that's it's your life, so you do what you want to do with it.
Yeah.
Um, the people you was messing with, do they know about it?
On PlayStation Home.
Yeah.
Um. So none of them knew at the time. Mind you, I was a young kid. I was
Uh huh.
reckless, and I had no regards for the other person at all. Like I didn't care because at the end of the day it was a game. I didn't care. It sounds fucked up. And growing up, I was like, damn, I shouldn't have handled shit the way I did.
Uh huh.
But do they know today? There's a lot of people that I used to talk to in home that I did mess with that they do know today. And to my shock,
Mhm.
some of them actually okay with it
Really?
and actually wanted to rekindle.
What?
Yeah, so that had me confused because I was like, wait, what? I was like, I was expecting you to be mad.
Hell
They
yeah.
were like, nah. They're like, nah, because that's you in your pictures. I'm like, yeah. Well, that's another thing.
Mhm.
PlayStation Home, like, I didn't actually have my pictures because obviously I was a kid, so
Oh,
that
okay.
wasn't my shit. But the pictures that people see now, like, to date, that's just me. I don't do none of that fraudulent shit now. Like, I keep everything 100. I don't need to lie now, you feel me? Because I'm older.
Oh, okay. Okay. Um.
But yeah.
Damn. I am like I'm shocked. I'm blown away right now. I
No,
never
you're
knew.
good.
I never knew, man. Damn. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Um. Damn. For the people who do know about it, trying to
hmm
rekindle, can you drop their names or you want to keep that
Yeah,
classified?
I mean, I can nah because like I said, like this shit's free for you feel me?
Uh.
Like it's a game at the end of the day. You do what you do in this game and you just own up to whatever the fuck happens.
Okay.
So I can name drop, like I can name drop everybody I messed with on home and
Oh man.
who I re-talked to on Nebula.
Oh, let's go. Let's do it then.
So on home, I
Yeah.
know what's his name, Famous from 3W. He used
Famous.
to always be trying to hit me up. He always used to try to hit me up on Skype. I used to mess with LJ.
Oh
I
wow.
used to mess with artists.
What?
I used to
You
talk
dropping heavy names.
to, yeah. Well, you said Rez already,
Yeah.
so that one's there. Um, Honestly, like it wasn't too many people, but it was people that were known. You feel me?
Mhm.
Like I wasn't out here fucking with randos. Like that was a dumb.
Did JC
There's
know?
a few other. Yeah, no, I messed with JC.
Hmm.
Does he know? You said
Oh, no. Yeah. I'm saying, did he know about?
no, he didn't.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
I told him recently, not recently, but like a few months ago, I told him,
Oh, okay. Okay.
and he was tight. I'm not even gonna hold you.
He was like, oh man, what
Which
was that?
I'm not, which I understand. Like that's why I wasn't mad at him. I don't got
uh.
problems with him because he has that right to be tight. You feel me?
Mhm.
Because realistically, anybody I did mess with on PlayStation Home, if they mad, they mad.
Yeah.
I gotta respect it because I did lie. You feel me?
Mhm. Okay. Okay.
But do you want me to tell you one person that I feel like he was gonna be down with it regardless?
Uh.
From PlayStation Home to now,
Uh.
that surprised me kind of, but Artiz.
What?
Yeah,
Artez?
yeah.
Man. I mean, I knew the
He
nigga
knew
was a
about it.
freak, but shit. Okay.
Nah, he was fully aware.
Wow.
Like I'm not talking about like last month or something like that. Like it was definitely at least like 5 months ago, maybe six. But he was fully aware. And he was like, nah, like you're still hot as shit. Like, he would go
Uh.
into all that shit. So he was fully aware. I told Who else did I tell? Well, nobody. No, I told Famous. Famous knows, and he was cool with it. He was like,
Mhm.
we didn't do anything too crazy. He's like, it's cool. Like, that shit was in the past. You did whatever you
Yeah.
do. You're owning up to your present. So
Okay.
I was like, yeah. I was like, respect it. So I don't got, any of them. I don't got problems with them. You know, there is somebody, and I was gonna wait until like the end of my part of the interview to do this part, but
Mhm.
as we're on this topic as to who I'm talking to that knows,
Uh-huh.
this person is beefing with two people that I fuck with heavy, and he said some fucked up shit towards Fancy, which I don't approve of at all because I feel like that's real low blow.
Uh-huh.
And I'm loyal to Seven. I've known Seven since PlayStation Home, and we've got closer on Nebula. So anybody that comes at him sideways, I'm gonna have his back 100%. My loyalty is to Seven and Fancy.
Okay.
So, Day Day,
Hey there.
this one's for you. Hold on, this is part of the video. Hold
Oh
on,
shit.
let me get the recording. Where is this shit? Hold on. Okay,
It's showtime.
so the whole recording I have of him is
Uh-huh.
17 minutes long. Just gonna say that.
Damn.
But we're starting with the 14-second clip.
Yeah. Okay.
Just self-explanatory. Listen to this.
I want to talk to you. So you didn't know I was trans? You trans? You didn't, what? You are trans? You are trans? You know this. See, you a hot sexy trans nigga. What the fuck? I don't give a fuck.
Wow. He said he don't give a fuck.
And he said, I'm a hot, sexy trans, and he don't give a fuck.
Damn. Okay, Day
Hey,
Day.
play
So,
it one more time. Play it one more time. One more
okay,
time.
hold on.
So everybody can hear it. Just one more time.
I want to talk to you. So you didn't know I was trans? You trans? You didn't, what? You are trans? You are trans? You know this. See, you a hot sexy trans nigga. What the fuck? I don't give a fuck.
Damn.
Finish him.
Day Day.
Fatality.
Exclusive on the interview.
So,
Shit.
there's a whole recording. It's 17 minutes long, like I said. But, dating, you're fronting right now. You do what you do. I don't have no personal beef with you, but don't lie. When you know I got facts, there's no reason to lie because I will expose you quick. Like, he was on the phone the whole time lying. He was like, no, I didn't know anything. I didn't know anything. What are you talking about? He's laughing too. Like, nigga, you're stupid. Because some of the stuff he was saying while we were talking is an indicator that he knew. So I'm like, you were fully aware, but now it's a time where you beefing with my people, and you're gonna fuck up and slip up and say something, which he did, obviously.
Man.
So like he's just killing himself. When he talks, he doesn't think. He just talks. And that's what fucks him over. And that's what fucked him over.
Wow.
Like
Yeah. Hey, boy, he gonna change his name.
they
He
changed it already. Yo,
he
Seven, what's
did?
his name?
Hey, it's new. Hold on. I'm gonna say it like this. Yeah, I know how 6ix9ine was coming out yelling Treyway.
Uh-huh.
Or they yelling Gayway because his name is Gay. Yeah, that's the shit.
This nigga Seven stupid,
Yo,
yo.
I'm fucking.
Oh shit. Alright, what about since you play Nebula, right?
Yeah.
Um anybody from Nebula trying to talk to you? Do they know about you?
Nah, so well, I don't. Since like gotten older, I don't
Mhm.
online date anymore. I don't do
Oh,
that shit
okay.
because for one, I can't do that long distance because you piss me off, I want to smack you, and I
Mhm.
can't do that over
Definitely can't.
the mic. So I can't do it. I don't have the patience for it. I just rather not. There's people that try to talk to me,
Uh-huh.
but This shit didn't work as predicted. I told the people too. I'm like, it's not gonna work, and they know. They were fully aware of me being trans. They were fully aware.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, it's not gonna work, but we can try. Sure as shit, a few months down the road, they're crying. They're like, nah, it's gonna work. You just gotta believe in me. I'm like, nah, it's not gonna work. It's not
Wow.
gonna work.
It's not gonna
Because
work.
realistically, I'm still gonna do me in like real life,
Who
If I go talk to somebody, I'm still gonna do me.
who was trying to talk to you
So
on Nebula?
I don't want to name drop his name because he's like,
Oh,
I'm still cool with him.
okay, okay,
I
okay.
mean, I can name drop him,
I mean,
but
it's up to you, man.
he's nah, because he's still cool.
All
Like, we
right.
don't have any problems, and he's going through a lot of shit. I'm not gonna name drop him because I don't want nobody fucking with him, because then I'll have to smack a lot of people.
Damn.
But but yeah, I've only talked to that one person. There's other people that tried to talk to me in the sense of doing stuff on the mic sexually, but I don't do that shit. I stopped that shit.
Okay. Do Alpha Man knows about you being a Ginger?
Honestly, I don't even know. I haven't
Really?
spoke to him. People threaten me. They're like, "Oh, I'm gonna invite Alpha Man here." I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Invite him. I smacked my PlayStation home when I was 16. Like,
Damn. When the last time you
like,
did talk to him?
probably like 3 years ago.
Okay, ain't been a
Like
minute then.
4 years ago. Yeah, when
Definitely a
he
minute.
tried to rekindle.
Trying to rekindle.
Yeah, he tried
Damn,
to
Alpha Man.
rekindle. I was like, that was a
Um,
cute try though.
um, since we doing this interview, you laying everything out. You think you gonna have a little backlash? You think some people not gonna fuck with you no more since you did this?
You know, how I see it is real respect real,
Mhm.
Because being real as I can be right now, who do you know in this game that openly said I'm trans? You feel me? And that's in a position to where they do actively beef people or fams,
Oh, what
because they
about
feel a shit.
Well, I ain't mean to cut you up, but do you remember
Yeah.
the game attack on PlayStation Home? What was it? 1-800 tranny. That was you?
Yeah. No.
Oh,
God no.
okay,
Jesus Christ no.
okay.
Jesus
Do
no.
you? But you is that 1-800 tranny? That was really a tranny?
Listen, what do you
Uh,
think? We all just unite?
I mean, I don't know, man.
I have no
You
idea.
know, okay,
I have
okay.
no idea.
I don't know if that was a
I heard
troll or
it
not.
a few times on the mic, and it sounded creepy.
Mhm.
So I don't know. I just left it alone because I wasn't sure.
Oh,
It
okay.
sounded mean, whatever the fuck it was. I was like, nope, I'm good.
Damn. So,
Yeah.
okay. I mean, some people gonna fuck with you, some people not. I mean, there ain't gonna be no threats behind there, nothing like that. Now, you think you gonna have beef after this video comes out?
Oh
You,
yeah. Mhm.
damn.
For sure. Like, there's the people that I beef now, real quick.
Mhm.
Well, I wouldn't even say beef because they either block me or go mute. But she's actually been in here before. I'm name dropping these people. I don't care. Kitty,
Okay.
actually, she's funny. She's real funny. She would kick me out the fucking 7G jail chat shit because I would smack up her fam person, whoever the fuck, I don't even know who it was. I was beefing somebody in a chat, and she got
Mhm.
mad and she kicked me out. She said, "Who are these weirdos?" And she kicked me out.
Damn.
So first time I was like, all right, whatever. Second time she did the shit again.
Really?
So I'm like, damn, like this bitch, I'm like, you good?
Hold up.
Like, what are you mad for?
What?
Then the third time, it
Third time?
was in my chat though. It was in my chat this time. So we're all typing in the chat, we're roasting and shit like that. She comes up and she again, who's these weirdos? So I'm like, all right, bitch, now you in my world. So I spazzed on her real quick and I kicked her ass out. I was like, nah, you can't talk.
Payback.
Yeah. So
Oh
then they
shit.
invite me back to the 7G chat and she tried coming at me,
Oh
which,
wow.
real quick, she got smacked and she stopped talking. Then BK started talking to me. BK started coming at me for her, which I don't really care for BK because his face is enough. He's upset in real life. But Kitty, like, she puts on his front that she real chill, but she would talk shit on me and she don't know me. You feel me?
Really? You know,
So I was like, I don't
uh,
know you. Why you mad?
well, Kitty, man, I don't like you said, y'all probably don't know each other, but she might got some information on you. You never, cause Kitty keeps a lot of stuff in
Nah,
her secret room.
after today, she don't got nothing.
Damn. Okay, okay.
After today, that's fine. That's the main reason I did this, because after today, I don't do nudes, so don't nobody got my nudes.
Oh, that's good.
Don't nobody know any of my social media besides like my Snapchat. Don't nobody have anything on me. That's the part. You can't expose me because there's nothing to expose. You feel
Damn.
me?
Big facts. Okay, okay. I mean, sheesh. Damn, I'm still blown away. All right. I mean, sure, I got kicked out at the kick jail. I'm finally free. I guess I got bailed out or something. So thanks, 7G for kicking me out, man. Appreciate that. But you and I mean, I don't know about you and Kitty, man. I don't see no beef
I don't know.
going in there. I think
Like
y'all
I
be cool.
personally don't have a problem with her. Like if
Yeah.
I see her in a lobby, I'm not gonna run up to her and be like, "Oh my god, Paul." Like I don't care, you know. But she puts on this front that there's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
So it's where I'm confused because I'm like, you don't know me, but you stay saying weird. Who's this weird bitch or who's this weirdo? Like,
All right.
bitch, who are you? Like
So you
the
think she
fuck?
have a problem with you?
Mm, I have no idea. But she don't address nothing directly. That's my problem. If you
Mm.
do have a problem with me, bitch, what's up? I don't talk to you. I don't know you. I don't mention your name. Now I'm mentioning your name because now you just getting real towards me.
Damn.
So now I'm gonna speak on your name because who the fuck are you? Who are you to me? Bitch, nobody. So I'm just real confused in that department.
Uh,
But you know what it is too?
mm-hmm.
I think Dilly got to her. Cause I don't
Daily
fuck
got
with
to.
Dilly.
Damn.
Cause Dilly, I've been beefing Dilly for like 7 months. Like anytime we see each other,
Damn.
we always talking shit. And he always gets smacked, but that's not the point. He always tries to create drama and he lies. He lies so much and tries to make look like he's telling the truth. And I exposed him one of his lies. He used to talk in one of your interviews. He said, "Oh, this is where JC mentions you." He talks about girls so fly in his interview. I'm like, why would they be
Oh
talking about me in
shit.
the interview?
Wait a minute. You talking about Dilly?
Yeah, Dilly said, "Oh, JC mentions you in this interview." I was like, what? He
Really?
was like, yeah. Yeah. And I was like, nigga, where? He told me where. I watched it. I was not mentioned. I'm like, why are you lying for? Why are you starting
Oh,
unnecessary beef?
oh wow.
And then when I sent it, he was like, nah, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. I went to his kick. I screen recorded the chat log and he didn't have nothing to say. I was
Damn.
like, yeah, you just lie. You just love to start drama.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I see you got that 7:30. So you 7:30, huh? 7B.
Yeah.
So
I've been in here for a while, but
okay.
I have my times where I left, but nah, I'm in it now. Like this is where I am now. You feel me?
Okay. Okay. That's what's up. That is what's up. Now I don't know.
Yeah.
What's seven guy? You still there? You alive?
Yeah, I'm still here. Man, let me
All right.
say this right quick, man. I was over here drinking some motherfucking water. Nigga, I just literally had to clean up my mess because I dropped that shit when she mentioned Artiz. Damn,
Yeah,
homie.
I was shocked.
Damn,
God,
homie.
Yeah.
Artez.
Damn, homie. Artiz. LJ. Damn.
LJ. Wow.
What happens to 3W next? I mean, I fuck with 3W, but damn, homie.
Yeah, I was.
Mhm.
I'm still shocked. I want,
Damn.
Mhm.
I wanted to ask you this, man. When you and
Uh-huh.
Day was micing up, that nigga said he was gonna buy you some ice cream. Now, would you take the offer and let him buy you ice cream?
Look, man. I'm not gonna even say like this. I ain't gonna even talk about no street shit. I'm gonna just say,
uh,
look, man. That's like, man, I can't even. I can't even explain this shit because I ain't never had no nigga ask me, can he buy me some
Yeah,
ice cream and
yeah,
tell me to.
that's a first. Like, damn.
Nigga, my father didn't even tell me he wanted to buy me ice cream. What the fuck going on? But look, man,
Oh man.
that's something. That's something that you tell a female. That's
Mhm.
something that I would tell Fancy. Like, yo, Fancy, let me buy you some ice cream. And then after that, I'm gonna beat them cheeks. Like, that's some shit that you go on a date with. Like, you take a woman to get some
Yeah.
ice cream after the movies or some shit. Like, I don't know what the fuck Gay was thinking when he said that.
Oh man, I thought that was funny. And another thing he did say about the laptop. Now, I'm gonna say this: it's nothing
Hmm.
wrong for your girl buying stuff for you. I mean, you have a relationship, she gonna buy stuff for you. She gonna buy stuff for you. So him trying to go
Hmm.
in and trying to use that against you. How did you feel about that?
All right, I'm happy that you asked me this question because I want to clear up some more shit.
Mhm.
Just in case he come crying to you, talk about, you wouldn't make, brother, I don't know you, but I need to do an interview with you, because I can't stand this motherfucker, Seven God. Seven God, fuck
Yo.
that nigga Grimy. Fuck him, man. Fuck that nigga. Yo, I swear, if Seven God come to Dubai, I'm gonna blow his bitch ass up. I'm gonna get the bombs. I'm gonna blow up his building. Fuck out of here. Anyway, about the laptop, man, that was a birthday present, a late birthday present for Fancy.
Mhm.
And it wasn't a cheap laptop. It wasn't. It was actually a good gaming laptop for what I needed to do for my studio and everything. Cause you know I rap or whatever. I'm about to get
Yeah.
back into the music. So I might drop a little mixtape soon. I might call it Nebula Realms. Nah, I'm fucking with y'all. No. I ain't gonna do that. Gonna do that. But yeah, like the reason why I mostly came at Day for trying to expose me by saying personal shit. Like he was trying to say something, but he couldn't really get it out there.
Mhm.
Cause there wasn't nothing he could say. Like, yeah, me and Fancy we argue, but that's what people do when they in a relationship.
Yeah, of
But
course.
it's like me and Fancy, we just strong that we didn't let nobody break us. We didn't even let ourselves break us. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, even though we argue, we still here. We made it this far. We not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So for him to say some shit like, I moved over here because Fancy needed help. She needed me to watch the kids or some wild shit. That's not the truth, nigga. We had this shit already. The Fancy could, vouch for me. We already had this plan for years. Even after we broke up, we still had this plan. Like we had money set aside. And I told Fancy, I said, yo, let's get a place together and we gonna do this. So we agreed to doing it. My name on the lease, her name on the lease. So it's not like I live with her, she live with me. We in this together. And as far as this nigga talking about some, I'm a school driver and I take her kids to school, like school bus driver and I take her kids to school, like I don't even know what the fuck he talking about. Like, nigga, the only
Yeah, he
time I
did
ever
say
took
that.
fancy, yeah, the only time I ever took fancy kids to school was one day when they missed the school bus. So
Mhm.
I took little man to school. I mean, what you want me to do? Let him miss the school bus and miss a day of school? Like that's crazy, b. Anybody would take their kid to school if they missed the school
Yeah.
bus, right?
Hell yeah.
So
Nothing wrong
all
with
that
that.
shit that he was talking was irrelevant. And then I also want to get this off my chest, B.
Mhm.
He brought up Kitty name, right? He brought up Kitty
Oh yeah,
name.
he said something about you used to date her.
Look, man, me and Kitty, we never dated, and she could vouch for me on that one too. Me and Kitty, we was talking. Me and Kitty, we was real close at one time. Like we was like best friends and sisters and brothers, all types of shit. Like I knew her since PlayStation on. We ain't even really gotta go into detail about none of that. But they used to be around me when Kitty used to come around. I used to go around with Kitty. So all that shit, it wasn't to make Kitty mad. It was mostly to make Fancy mad. Like, but
Damn.
that was just little some bullshit. Like he made himself look stupid when he brought up Kitty name. Like even Kitty could tell you, me and her never talked like that. We never got together. Or
Okay.
so that was
Um,
dumb for him to say.
since you man, lately you been a whole lot of mic ups, man. So how you feeling? You back in the mic up game. 'Cause I did like
Shit.
two mic up reviews on you, and so like, what's going on? Like people want to mic up with you now. You don't really mic up with people like that. So what the hell's going on with that
Nah.
now?
Yeah, you're right. I really don't mic up with people, man. I just do what I gotta do, man. I defend the family and I defend my name. You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
as far as me doing this mic up thing, I'm about to retire from that.
Oh,
Cause it's
really?
kind of
Sheesh.
yeah, it's kind of pointless to get on the mic and keep yelling at niggas that ain't gonna do shit. Like
Mhm.
that mic up with me and Zuxu, when that nigga started talking, he was like, "Yo, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up." I'm like, "Is this nigga serious?" And then you notice this nigga, he was like, "You know what? 7B don't got that many numbers. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7."
He really
I'm
talk
like,
like
is this
that?
nigga really seriously counting out numbers, nigga? I'm like, I bet you can't count money like that, nigga. Yeah, like this shit got corny. And after me smacking up that nigga dragon, like
Mhm.
I say, yeah, it's about time for me to retire from this Micah. But then that Micah with me and Day Day, like that was like a good Micah right there.
Yeah,
Even though I
you was
couldn't
really
understand
you
a
went
word he
off
was
on
saying,
him.
yeah, I couldn't even understand a word he was saying. I was mostly looking at now you go live on YouTube and you see people leaving messages and comments and shit.
Mhm. Yep.
I was reading that. The nigga that was in the comments was this nigga named Flex and Wicked Clown or whatever. Those were the two niggas I really wanted to mic up with, but they was ducking me. So that nigga, he ain't want to mic up with me, so he decided to get into my YouTube comments and talk shit while I was beating Day Day ass. But come on, man, it's kind of hard to mic up with a nigga that sound like he could be related to Osama bin Laden. My nigga, like
Uh huh.
all day they kept saying was, "Yeah, boy, get the burger. Yeah, boy, get the burger,
Nah.
nigga. You nigga, I'm gonna give you a burger. I'm gonna give you ice cream." And then when he said he was gonna put me to bed, I'm like, "Put me to bed." Like first of all, nigga, I didn't know if I was arguing with Day Day. I was arguing with somebody that work at the carnival day out here, man. Like he sound like he work at 7-Eleven. Welcome to the quickie mark. How may I help you? That type of shit. That type of nigga right there, right? So when a nigga told me this shit right here,
Uh-huh.
you fancy my dick. You fancy my dick. You fancy my dick. And then he said, nigga, you wanted me. You wanted me. I said, I wanted you. What the fuck are you talking about? I couldn't understand a word he was saying. I don't even think he knew what he was saying. And then there was times where he was choking, nigga was choking so much that he made me start fucking up my words, man. Like, that nigga, man, he a L,
Wow.
man. He R.I.P. You
Yeah.
just died in this whole interview, nigga. You was over there talking about gay people and all that, trying to expose people. Nigga, come on, man. Come out the closet like R. Kelly did, nigga. If you gay, just say you gay and bisexual, nigga.
Yeah.
Can't nobody hold it
The
against
world
you.
we
But
living
if
in
you
now
gonna hide,
is more acceptable now, so ain't no point in
yeah.
hiding it now.
But if you hide your sexuality, nigga, I can't respect that, man. But if
Man.
you would have just told me you was bisexual, I would have respected it, and I would have told you don't cross no boundaries with me. Just keep it straight with me, and we good. But
Okay.
when that nigga told me I fancy his dick or whatever, I understand where he coming from now. He really with that gay shit. No disrespect to anybody that is gay. I don't got nothing against gay people. I got a couple of people I'm cool with that's
Mhm.
gay. My little brother Mario from UMTO that's 730 now. You know what I'm saying? He gay. I respect him. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's
But as
up.
far as gay is concerned, yo, gay way. I don't know, nigga.
Oh, I know you did say something about you was
hmm
gonna expose some couple of people in the interview. Um,
hmm
do you got the pictures to show like who?
Oh yeah, yeah. I got a couple of pictures, man. I got a picture of this nigga named Wicked Insane, man. Same nigga
Wicked
that work
insane.
at Burger King making 750 an hour. You know what I mean? Every time Wicked get mad at me, he see me micing up with somebody. That nigga come in my YouTube live stream or whatever and talk shit to me from a break at Burger King. A nigga go on break at Burger King, 15-minute break, eating a Whopper and drinking some Dr. Pepper and be talking shit to me in the fucking comments and shit. Know what I'm saying? I told that nigga he work at Burger King. He got mad. He was like, you know what? At least, nah, fuck that. He talk like this. You know what's heaven? At least Burger King got shrimp and lobster now. I'm like, what the
Oh
fuck is you
shit.
talking about? Nigga, I ain't never heard Burger King got shrimp. They got shrimp now?
Hey, what? I don't know about that now.
Shit, nigga. I
I don't
don't know
know
what
now.
the
I think
fuck
they
he
got
talking
burritos
about.
now, taco
Yeah, they
stuff
got them
like that.
tacos. Them tacos on point for $1. Them nigga shit. Since they say I'm a fat nigga and I'm in a wheelchair, shit, I'm about to roll my ass to Burger King right now and give me a fucking taco, man. Shout out to
Oh
Artiz,
shit.
taco ass nigga. No, I'm
Oh, I
fucking around, nigga.
wanna ask you this. I don't know if you watched BK interview. Now I did
Uh huh.
ask him about 7B. Now he
hmm
said no 7B and 7G is in the works right now. He couldn't really get into in depth with it. I think y'all still talking about doing something. So what 7B is gonna do with 7G? Is y'all still in the works? Is y'all doing something together? Like, what's the moves?
Yeah, that's a fact, man. That's a fact. Yeah, 7B, 7G, we about to do something. You know what I'm saying? Bori, that's my brother, that's my man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just say it like this: A alike, B alike. You know what I'm talking about? That's some New York shit right there. Some G
Right.
shit, some G code shit. You know what it is. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? We definitely gonna bring the 730 movement back together. That way, the 730 shit is unstoppable.
Oh, okay,
I'm gonna
okay.
put it like this: me and Bori, we like the two-headed monster. We unstoppable together. Like seriously, nobody could fuck with us. You know what I'm
Damn.
saying? But
That's what's up. I like to see that, man. I can't wait to see y'all be in the same videos, doing y'all thing. So be real good. Now,
uh,
now, since you've been on Nebula, what fans that you mess with heavy, and what fans that you just don't fuck with at all?
damn, that's a good question. Um, I fuck with 7G. You know what I mean? I fuck with NHG. Shout out to One Mike. Shout out my nigga
Yeah.
JC. Um, who else I fuck with? I fuck with man, what's them? I fuck with AOL, Danger China, Aquafina, Rose. I fuck with Shaw. Um, I ain't gonna be biased in this interview. I fuck with a little bit of Lavish Family. Some niggas in Lavish Family I fuck with. The other
Okay.
ones are straight widows. NMW VA Family. I fuck with my nigga VA. Who else though? Damn, I can't even think, man. Um, VIP cool. You know what I mean? They cool. Who else? Damn, I can't even think off the top. Oh yeah, 3W. I fuck with 3W too.
3W.
My nigga Fast. Yeah. My nigga
Okay.
Fast been killing shit lately, man. That nigga's a monster on the mic, man.
Fast. He's a funny character. Um,
Look,
now, Fancy, you there? She in the kitchen cooking.
nah, she better be cooking, goddamn, making that shrimp
I
and
am. I'm
burgers.
gonna cook
That's where
after
Day
this
Day got that from.
interview.
Day Day mad as a motherfucker because you ain't making my burger, babe. Word. Fuck Fancy. Fuck
Oh
Fancy.
shit.
She didn't want to make me a burger. Fuck Fancy.
Now, Fancy, man, I want to ask you this, man. When I was listening to the Micah video he was doing, he actually was play Truth or Dare. Now, if he wouldn't make you pick Truth, what would you would have picked?
I'm gonna pick truth.
You would pick Truth.
I'm scared of his dare. I don't know what he's gonna make me do. You see what he did last time, right? Nah, truth.
Oh shit, that was too funny, yo. And yo, like, how did it feel, calling Megatron on the phone? You know, would you call it a setup, or
I mean, I felt bad.
you felt bad?
I ain't gonna apologize because you see what happened after
Hmm.
Megatron started talking junk about me. He didn't even ask me like what was up, but it's whatever.
I'ma just say it like this, man. I said it before your other interview. Fancy ain't had nothing to do with that, man.
Yeah.
Fancy was drunk or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I took the
I
opportunity
I
to
could
do
hear
that. That
Fancy
was
in the
all.
It's not.
background, like, no,
It's
don't
not
do
even
it.
about being drunk though. It's that he's my dude. Like this is my dude. Like he's the
Hmm.
one that's gonna be living life, walking through the sand with me. Like I'm not putting nobody before him. Period. I don't
Hmm.
care what they say about him. Mega been talking junk about him forever, telling people mad lies, all the lies that they use against him on here to mic up for him. None of it is true. So why am I gonna go against him for
Hmm.
any dude? Like, yeah, we was cool, but nah, I'm
So
good.
y'all never talked
Nigga,
It,
in the past, right?
I didn't talk to anybody
Oh, okay.
on PlayStation Home or Nebula. I didn't talk to nobody.
Okay, okay. So, since can I say the godmother of 7B? Can I say that? That's right. No.
I'm gonna keep it real. She
I
the
am the
boss, she the
king of
boss lady.
7B. That's what I
The
am. I'm the
king.
king, King
Yeah.
Fancy of
Uh,
7B.
the
Oh
founder.
Period.
shit. Period.
Founder.
Man.
And
Mm-hmm.
then And another thing, people think that he gave me founder because I'm his woman, but like I've been here since PlayStation Home. I've
Yep.
been helping him on PlayStation Home. After PlayStation Home, we made this whole 730 movement on IMVU and everything, and I was there with him. And then I came on Nebula because of him. I didn't come on Nebula and
Okay.
then see him. I came here because of him. And then I was in 7B. We got in our fight. You know, we have relationships.
Yeah.
Relationships is crazy. Everybody know that. We be beefing. And me and him be beefing. We be beefing. Okay?
Damn.
Yeah,
Beefer
we be
beefing.
beefing. We is Ike and Tina. I'm Ike. She Tina.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith. You ever seen that movie when they
Oh
try to
yeah,
kill each
yeah,
other?
that's a good one. That's a good one. That's another one.
Yeah.
But so yeah, so we go through our months of not talking or whatever. But regardless of that, we was beefing. We was not talking. But any dude, if he see me on the server, we don't talk. Any dude come
Word.
up to me and start talking junk, he running up to him, running up to him.
Run up to it.
He's on him, on him,
Oh
on
man.
him.
So.
The only dude. He was on him. That was it.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
here we are.
So, what's your plans with 7B? What you got for the works for 7B?
I don't know yet. First, we about to kill Gay Gay. Kill that whole side. Just like we threw them out. Just like we threw them out. We killing that whole side.
Oh
And we'll
man.
take it from there.
We threw
Okay.
them niggas out like trash
So
day. Since them niggas was talking about I was singing the shit, we threw them niggas out like trash day. Fuck elite rap
Yo,
hoes and gay gay.
yeah, and
Oh
then they
shit.
try to say that they didn't get kicked out, but you got kicked out on live. Like,
On a lot. Damn. That's hard right
yeah.
there. That is hard.
Hmm.
Now, did y'all write a prenup for 7B?
Oh man. Hey, I told Feshy if we ever get a divorce, you can have everything, but not 730. That comes with me. Sorry, man.
But you know what? Me and him, regardless if we together or not, we're
uh,
still together. You know what I mean? Like we still together.
that's
Even if we not together, we broke up, whatever, we've always still been together.
mm,
So none of that matters.
that's what's up. Okay, okay. That's good. Shoot. No, so let me ask you one more. So you met seven guys on PlayStation Home? Oh yeah, met like in real life?
Hmm. We met on PlayStation Home.
Oh man. Yo,
Hmm.
that's sweet. You know, most let me explain, cause you know most people when they meet each other on PlayStation Home, you know it would last, but not to the extent like y'all two is at now. Like y'all on a whole different level from meeting each other and living with each other. Like that's really good. You know,
Yeah.
you can find love in the strangest place, and there you go right there, bam, on
Hmm.
PlayStation Home, and look where you're at now. Congratulations, y'all.
Oh yeah, shout out to Day Day because I don't know if
Thank
you could
you.
hear what he was saying, but
Oh,
Day Day said he's the reason why me and Fancy together. Nigga, you ain't Dr. Phil, you motherfucking bitch. Fuck out of here, nigga. Me and Fancy together because we made it, pussy. We ain't need your help, nigga.
okay,
We
okay,
really didn't. We really just tried him.
man.
That was it.
So before I end this video, Liza, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. And is anything else you want to get off your chest before end this video? Anything?
No, that's what I have to say.
Okay,
Shit,
okay.
before you end the video, I got something I want to say, man.
Mhm.
And I think Fancy, you can talk to if you want. But I just want to tell Liza, because I knew her for a minute on PlayStation on. I mean, me and her, we had a talk one day, and she told me the truth about what was going on, and I said I respect that 100. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And then when I saw her smacking up all these niggas, I'm like, yo, you the truth, man. You the truth. But
Mhm.
I'm gonna just say it like this. I'm gonna say it publicly. You know what I mean? I respect the people that keep it real with theyself. So Liza, she keeps it real with herself. She gets my utmost respect. For everybody
Exactly
else,
right.
for everybody else, that's lying underneath these female accounts, whether you were transgender or you gay,
Mhm.
and you lying about your sexuality, I can't respect you. But Liza, you know, I take off my hat to her. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Even though her situation is transgender, to me, that's a her. That's my sister. And if anybody fuck with her, you fuck with me. That's just what it is. And I'm
Mm.
proud of her for doing this interview and coming out and letting everybody know what the fuck the deal
Definitely.
is. Well,
Okay.
and I just gotta say
Definitely.
one more thing. For everybody that's hating on Liza, she's shitting on y'all because she's the first transgender co-founder. Fuck out of
Co-founder.
here.
Sheesh. Man. Ooh, Laser,
Mm.
man. Before I end this, what's your plans for 7B?
With me?
No, Laser.
Yeah.
That is
Nothing.
Liza.
I mean, Liza. My bad. Did I call you Laser?
I don't know.
That that
Damn.
is Liza. That was Liza.
Oh, okay, my
I
bad.
don't know. I don't know what you just said.
No, I'm saying,
But
what's your plans for 7:30?
I mean, honestly, we like I'm put it like this. We don't need more people. You feel me?
Mm.
Us three right here enough. We can fuck up plenty of shit. We got hella people that we fuck with already that we know is loyal.
Okay.
We basically just want, well, my intentions hopefully is just to keep real people, real
Mm.
with yourself, real with who you are, real with anything, because then nobody got nothing to say on you because you a real person. You feel me?
Mhm. Okay.
And that's really what I intend to keep it
Quality
that way,
over quantity.
Yeah. Like
Say that one more
if you
time, Fancy.
faking a fam,
Quality over quantity.
Whoa.
Mm.
All
Facts.
right, Liza, go ahead.
yeah. So you just
Well,
don't do the fake shit. That's it.
well, thanks for coming by.
Hold up, one mic.
Mhm.
Hold up. Yo, shout out to Elite Rebels. Even though I kicked y'all out of 7:30, it's still love, nigga.
Still
Fuck
love.
you, Day Day. I got a song. Since them niggas was in the comments talking about Seven was singing on the mic, I'm gonna sing right now.
Oh my
All right.
god.
Oh
Hold up,
Yeah.
man.
one
Oh my god.
Day Day, this for you, my nigga. Nah,
Oh.
nah, nah, nah. Nah, 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 nah.
Oh my god.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey.
Yo.
Goodbye.
Yo, shut up.
Nah, 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 nah.
Yeah.
Nah, nah,
All right,
nah,
man.
nah.
Yo.
Oh my
Fucking
Hey,
god.
hey,
This is your
wow.
hey.
You
boy,
guys are
NHG One
lucky.
Mic,
You
the
guys
Goodbye.
Sky
are
Comment
lucky.
like.
You don't gotta deal with this in real life. Oh
Oh
my
shit,
god.
yo, thanks for coming by, man. I appreciate it, man. Next time we do another interview, man, I got you. But
Yeah.
this is your
Thank you.
boy NHG One Mic. Subscribe, comment, like, and stay tuned for the next video. I'm out of here, man.
Yeah, boy.